so sorry, I forgot we had a show today. My name is Dr. Sarah Bellum, and I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about the brain. So the most front lobe on the brain is called the cerebrum. It's the largest part of the brain, and right here is the brainstem. It connects the brain to the spinal cord. And here's the cerebellum. It's also called the little brain. And now we're going to turn the show over to my friend Lorraine the Brain. No pun intended.
Hi, I'm Lorraine, and I'm going to be talking to you about the parts of the brain more in depth. The cerebrum maintains higher brain functions that have to do with thought and action. The cerebellum is associated with movement and balance, and the brainstem is responsible for functions such as breathing and your heartbeat. There are three main ways in which the brain interacts with the muscular system in order to coordinate movement and other bodily functions. First, the receptors and muscles provide the brain with information about body position and movement. Second, the brain controls the contraction of skeletal muscle. And lastly, the nervous system regulates the speed at which food moves through the digestive tract. I'm going to explain the 4 different types of lobes in the brain and their functions. So the first one is the frontal lobe, and it's responsible for cognitive thinking, which determines and shapes an individual's personality. It completely matures when a person reaches the age of 25, and some functions of the frontal lobe include reasoning, planning, emotions, and problem solving.
Go.
Mom, why can't I go to the party tonight?
Honey, I've already told you you're not mature enough yet. Your frontal lobe hasn't fully developed.
The second lobe is called the parietal lobe, and this it's interpreting sensory information from various parts of the body. And some functions of the parietal lobe include processing information, recognition, and pain and touch sensation.
Go. Hey, what's up? I haven't seen you forever. How's it going?
I'm sorry, I don't think I recognize you. My parietal lobe must be acting up.
So the next lobe is the occipital lobe, and it's the smallest of all 4 lobes. It's responsible for all things visual: reception, color recognition, and spatial processing.
Hey Marisa?
Yeah?
Is this like a yellowish green to you?
Yeah, why?
Nothing, I just wanted to make sure my occipital lobe was working properly.
The next lobe is the temporal lobe, and the most important thing to remember about this lobe is that it's responsible for all auditory processing. It's also involved with hearing, speech, and memory.
Marisa,
What?
what do you want to do?
What?
What do you want to do?
What?
You need a new temporal lobe.
What?
You need a new temporal lobe.
What?
Now we're going to talk about Alzheimer's, which is a defect of the brain. Introducing Dr. Laurel Temporal. No pun intended.
Hi, I'm going to talk about what happens to the brain during Alzheimer's disease. So some of the damage that takes place is that there is nerve cell death and also drastic tissue loss. As time passes, the size of the brain shrinks dramatically, which therefore affects a lot of its functions. The cortex shrivels up, for example, which damages areas involving thinking, planning, and remembering. There's especially severe shrinkage that occurs in the hippocampus and the cortex, and this plays a key role in the formation of new memories. People with Alzheimer's live an average of 8 years, although some can live up to 20 years. The course that the disease takes place depends on a lot of factors, including the age of diagnosis as well as previous family members with this disease.